I've probably seen a regular bench outside the McDonald's, and it has Ronald McDonald's statue sitting on it. These benches were removed after a creepy incident.
Activity happens in this neighborhood in San Miguel, where this man was able to capture this on video. A woman, which is presumed to be the weeping woman, La Llorona. La Llorona gets in the middle of the road, stopping this man from getting back home. Notice how even the dogs start barking and know that there's evil presence around them. I have mentioned in my previous videos, animals can sense evil spirits around and will try to let you know of this. Lucky for this man, the weeping woman walks away and he's able to get back home. What a terrifying situation for this man in El Salvador. What would you have done if you were him?
He was woken up during sleep paralysis by a strange sound when he sees this. A man explains that he was having sleep paralysis every night, and on one night he heard something and went to check it out. He sees a dark shadow figure in his house, and it appears to be the Hatman. The Hatman is a dark shadow figure who has been reportedly seen by many people all over the world, who all describe him the exact same way, wearing a coat and a hat in your bedroom, so be careful if you ever see this.
Personally, I've never experienced something like this, but a lot of you have told me in the comments that you have been through something like this, so let me know your story about it, what it was like, what you saw.
What did I just walk into?
I don't know if this is real or not, but it just said that ghost is angry and 500 years old. I don't think that's something you want to mess with, so I say you just get on out of there.
The biggest streamer in the world didn't want to go to this Hollywood party for a reason.
Kai Cenat becomes the first celebrity to ever speak out against Michael Rubin's all-white party. This creepy gathering of millionaires happens once a year, and everybody has to wear white. This includes newcomer streamer Aiden Ross, who invited Kai Cenat to join him to the party on stream. Kai quickly declined the offer, sounding terrified doing so. Here's the video.
This is Michael Rubin's all-white party for July 4th. Would you like to go with me?
know? Aiden Ross then responds in a confused tone, startled that Kai Snap would not go. Kai then goes on to say he had his own party for July 4th. Kai then released the following video on July 4th, showing him not at a party and hoping that Aiden Ross is safe. Aiden, you going to that Michael Rubin party today? Please, be back, please. In the video, Kai isn't himself, and he's obviously afraid or scared of something, meaning why he's stuttering. He then goes on to say, Aiden, just please
What
be
do you think
careful
they do at
for
these
me, bro,
parties?
and let me know after.
Thought it was just someone kind of sitting there just staring at him, but then he decided to turn into a bunny rabbit and start jumping at him. So I don't know what's going on, but
¡Venga tu madre!
¡Ay, Dios de mi vida!
Viendo, güey.
¡Ah, no te pases!
Sí la vieron, sí la vieron, sí la vieron, sí la vieron.
No manches.
Está calando la luz, güey.
Pinche madre, güey.
Está ya. Vean.
No la estamos molestando, vimos que se cayó y queríamos venir a auxiliarla.
Ay, Dios.
Hoy.
Vean.
Pensamos que era una persona.
Una persona. Realmente por eso estamos aquí, porque pensamos que era una persona.
Hoy.
Mira, ¿qué está haciendo? Mira.
No sé qué está haciendo, pero...
Aguanta, güey.
Está tocando algo, ve.
Algo está tocando, güey, con las manos.
Como un instrumento ahí, güey.
Ahí está.
Vean esto.
No manches, ve.
Mira cómo está actuando, güey.
لا إله إلا الله. في صوت. بسم الله بسم الله. بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
وش ذا؟
ما أدري. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله العظيم طال شعري هذه طاطا المسامات. وله.
Demonic possession is real, and this video may be proof of that. Okay, seems like an average night. This guy's putting his grandma to bed, or some elderly woman, presumably his grandma. Cuts off the light. This is when weird things start to happen. She's like, wakes up, sits at the edge of the bed, keeps looking around. Yeah, this is presumably the demon in control now. Okay, yeah, that's strange. He hears a noise, wakes up, comes back in. Or maybe a picture frame just fell through. Okay, see something at the door. That's not normal. Definitely not normal. Oh no. Throw the whole house away. Grandma continues to act weird. Do you know of or have you experienced personally demonic possession? Thanks for watching. Stay weird. I don't know if you're ready to hear this, but your favorite celebrity is friends with the witch.
Oh man, it all makes sense with the rumors that are being put out by Usher.
Pay attention,
Do you
people.
know who that is? We'll get to who she is here in a second, but just wait. Oh, it's definitely starting to make sense. As you can see, this is A$AP Rocky right here, right? It's definitely starting to make sense. As you can see, that's the Migos right there. I think we're missing one of those members, right?
Everybody's friends
This is
with
Mrs.
her.
Michelle Lamy, and I'm sure this
Weird.
picture right here tells 1,000 words in itself, right? If you don't know about the controversy behind Usher or why I'm showing you this lady, I'll fill you in. There was a photo of Usher that was released just recently. And in that photo, you can clearly see that it looked nothing like Usher to even begin with. I'm sure everybody's up to date about the cloning process that's rumored to happen in the industry, right? I know it sounds crazy, right? I'm sure we all sound like conspiracy theorists. I get it. But why do you think they made a show called Who Cloned Tyrone? People really need to start thinking outside
Good
the
movie,
box.
by the way.
This is A$AP Rocky's wife, Rihanna. If this photo in itself doesn't tell you that there's some weird shit going on, I really don't know what will. But this lady right here has a lot of controversy behind her name. But as you can see, Michelle Lamy is a French culture and fashion figure. She's been a clothing designer, a performer, film producer, and more, and is the wife of none other than Rick Owens. Does anybody know who Rick Owens is? Because, God, once you dig a little deep, you can't stop digging. And then you start to find things that you really thought you would never find in the first place. Things that you actually can't present openly here on TikTok anymore, and reasons of why I actually started a Twitter profile. Do look for my link in the bio. But the fact that
Very
Usher is
weird.
heavily associated with this woman
Thanks
just
for
tells me
watching.
everything I needed.
There's something bigger than Texas headed towards the United States underwater.
Yo, what? There have been reports since Tuesday of a huge anomaly moving underwater. The scary thing is, it's been active for the last 2 days, meaning that it's made its way all the way up here near South Africa.
What could it
To
be?
give you guys some perspective, this anomaly is bigger than Texas. Bro, what the hell is going on, bro? I have no clue what this could be, but I hope it's not what everybody is saying it is. You guys would be scared if you saw the comments that I was reading. People saying it's a Leviathan, even Queso, Megalodon, Godzilla. Guys, this thing
It's
is
not a
2,000
megalodon.
miles
They were not
wide.
that big.
Decided to go in the comment section again and look at what they're saying. Look, you guys can read that, right? You guys remember the UFO disclosure stuff about the mothership? I never heard of that. The mothership is crazy, especially like with all the UFO stuff going on right now.
That's what I
Look at
personally
this
think
one,
it
y'all.
is.
Maybe it's something CERN released. CERN probably just released High Leviathan. And this one's crazy. And I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns, 7 heads with the 10 crowns on its horns, and each head a blasphemous name. That's in the Bible.
To me, it makes the most sense that it could be a UFO mothership because there's been a lot of talk about UFOs going under the ocean. But let me know what you think in the comments and stay weird. The moon landing conspiracy theory explained. Remember when Y2K was our biggest worry? Well, there's a retro theory worth revisiting. Some folks are still buzzing about the possibility that the 1969 moon landing was, believe it or not, a high-stakes bluff to bankrupt Russia. Sounds like a plot straight out of a Cold War spy novel, right? Era of mixtapes and moonshots. The theory goes like this. The US, in a move straight out of Ocean's 11, might have staged the ultimate space scam. Imagine, just for the drama of it, faking lunar footsteps to force Russia into a space spending spree. The idea is kind of like buying a flashy car just to make your high school rival green with envy, but on a cosmic scale. Did the US actually pull off the biggest punked episode in history? To cap it off, whether or not this theory holds any weight, it's a throwback mystery worth pondering, like the ending of a Friends episode. It leaves us hanging with more questions than answers. As we gaze up at the night sky, let's wonder, was the moon landing just the most epic troll in history? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and stay weird.
Hatman is at home with his friend just hanging out when something terrifying happened. The two guys can be seen creeping around the house searching the rooms, and Hatman is at home with his friend just hanging out when something terrifying happened. The two guys can be seen creeping around the house searching the rooms, and for very good reason. Not long ago they heard loud bangs and crashing sounds coming from multiple rooms around the house. Not sure what the cause is, they decide to investigate the house and proceed with caution in case of any intruders. This is what they captured.
Hey, my floor. But your whole room. I didn't hear anything. Every time I start recording, it stops. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Is that your room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're up there.
They open the door to the room and find everything to be a mess, and as they track the sound to the next room, they find no sign of anybody there. Now this sort of thing has happened a few times in the past, which explains their lack of shock. He also says that every time he starts recording, the activity stops. But luckily, they had a camera set up in the bedroom which managed to capture what happened in the room. Watch closely. A plate just mysteriously throws itself off the bedside table in a completely empty room. Now, a few weeks prior to this, the camera on the nightstand was placed differently, and one night when nobody was home, the camera records this. Oddly enough, the plate seems to slide upwards at a strange angle and remain there for a few seconds before moving again and then falling off. To this day, the guys have no idea what's going on inside this house, but hopefully we get some updates soon.
I'm not too sure if this clip is real or not, but as you can tell, there is some sort of spirit or entity that made a mess in the room. When they opened the door, they didn't really go in and check the room or like show the entire room, so we don't really know if there could have been someone in there. But
I've probably seen a regular bench outside the McDonald's, and it has Ronald McDonald's statue sitting on it. These benches were removed after a creepy incident. In Mexico, two guys went clubbing right after one of the guys said, "I feel tired, let's go for post-game meal," so they went for eating something. They went to the McDonald's, since it was open 24/7. They go in and get their food. Outside the McDonald's, there was that same bench with row at McDonald's mannequin. They go sit on the bench and starting eating. As soon they finish their food, one guy stays and one take the trash out. The one guy who stayed laid his head on Ronald McDonald's lap and said, "Oh, I'm so tired." The Ronald McDonald statue timed his head and said, "I am tired too." This is real because of McDonald's security footage caught everything.
I really don't know what is more weird, the fact that Ronald McDonald talked back to the dude, or the fact that this dude is laying on Ronald McDonald's lap. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't heard about this before, because they literally had an entire security team watching the Ronald McDonald, so it does seem to be something pretty serious.
Mark Zuckerberg is not human, and here's proof.
I can't stop watching this video of Zuck trying to be a normal human. It's impossible for him. He doesn't know what to do with his hands. The brain, his computer, it breaks. For those of you confused, Alexander Volkanovski last night fought at UFC 298, and he had Mark Zuckerberg walk him out and be in his coaching corner. While Volk was taking off his clothes that he walked to the ring with, Zuck didn't know what to do with his hands. Look, he literally puts up his hands like, "I don't know what to do with these." And then look, he's like, "Well, there you go. There, that's the way to help, Zuck. That's how you pass this shirt over." He's like, "What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to, my hands, what am I supposed to do with them? There's a shirt, grab it. Human, yep, that's what humans do." This man is not, like, they keep saying AI is going to take over. Look at an AI trying to be human. Look at this, there you go, good pass, Zuck. If you're wondering why Zuck was in the corner of Alexander Volkanovski, Zuck has taken a big liking to MMA. He's been training in and whatnot, and he trained with these two UFC champions. Well, they were champions when they trained, and since then, both these guys have lost. This guy's been knocked out twice, Alexander Volkanovski, and then this guy lost as one of the biggest favorites in a championship fight ever. And Zuck is the only common denominator in this photo. Oh, Zuck tore his ACL too. There may be a Zuckerberg curse. There may be a Zuck curse.
Takot naman to. Ano ka?
Son tells Daddy there is a man inside their home when this was captured.
This man saw a skinwalker in the woods and then got chased by it. Watch this. Check it out.
This guy's a professional runner on Instagram, and he does these very cool videos running from one place to another. In this specific video, he caught something really strange on camera.
So he's running, does it for fun. Okay, he's just talking to the camera. Oh. It looks like a person at first, but watch this. It's not what you think.
After being posted, the video amassed 17 million views and thousands of people are trying to figure out what exactly this creature is. Some were saying it's a skinwalker, others were leaving comments saying maybe it's an alien. Then someone said it could be a cannibal tribesman, but then I zoomed in slow mode on the video. It doesn't look like a tribesman. Pay very close attention to this part over here.
Look at its eyes.
That
Doesn't
is
look like
not
a
the eyes of
tribesman,
an
does
average
it?
person.
Now I'm gonna slow-mo the video a bit more so you understand what I'm talking about. Pay attention to its arms. They seem very long.
It's not a
Doesn't look like a
person.
tribesman.
There's something the government is definitely not telling us about people seeing lasers during storms. There are lots of videos just like this on the internet. Check this video out and tell me what you think in the comments.
Street. What the fuck is that, dude? What? That's it. Big explosion. Explosion.
That doesn't look like a regular explosion to me. I think our government has more control over the weather than we think. It's insane. Remember, there's a lot of stuff they're not telling us. They won't ever tell us. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
¿Qué pasó?
También algo embrujado.
No.
La cacha. ¿Cómo ya lo llama? Me quiero miedo.
No, a mí me da terror cruzar ahí. Además, cuando cruzas la calle te da como una sensación rara en el cuerpo. Porque no se escuchan pasos, no nada. Bueno, gente. Acá estoy filmando. Vieron cómo queda esto. Todavía no cerró ahí. No hay nada, no se ve nada. Está todo quieto. La ventana de arriba no hay luz en ese que pasó también en el otro video. No hay luz en esa ventana. Y no sé qué pasa acá, pero bueno. Esto es un avance, después... Porque yo ahora tengo que salir, pero después voy a venir a grabar de nuevo.
This creepy phenomenon is undoubtedly strange, so it might come as a surprise that what Martin captured on camera isn't an isolated event. Something eerily similar has been spotted elsewhere in the world.
As much as this could be fake, the fact that everybody's standing there, I don't think they would do this for some sort of setup video. I feel like this could be something real. I don't really know too much about it, but it does look pretty terrifying, so...
This is not normal. I've never seen nothing like this ever. I'm 38 years old and I've never seen nothing like this. This is not made by Mother Nature. I'm sorry to say. The bottom shelf should not be like that. If you look this way, look at that.
Look at that fucking devil, evil face, man. He's coming over, like he's got doom and loom over fucking Leveland. Yeah, he's looking right at us, man.
That shit's fucking crazy. Wait up, let's go.
Doom and loom, I'm telling you, Leveland's been fucking getting fucked this year, this summer.
Guácalo, no. Ay,
I mean, there's not much other explanation for this, because if there's nobody supposed to be on that job site at night, then who else could it have been? Unless maybe someone came after hours, which I really doubt, because it seems to be some sort of construction site. So, you guys watching the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video, made you tremble in your boots, and we're gonna be on to the next one.